Welcome to video 4. In this video, we will be discussing the budgeting process, financial reporting and auditing. According to the South African Schools Act, number 84 of 1996, the SGB is responsible for the financial oversight and accountability of a school's finances. This duty includes the preparation of an annual budget. The first step in preparing your school's budget is to read what your school's finance policy says and to make a checklist of what must be done according to this policy. In the finance policy example there are 16 points that need to be followed when preparing the budget. Firstly, your budget needs to be compiled before the 15th of October each year for the forthcoming year's income and expenses. The finance officer will request and receive all budget requests from educators, non-educators, and other stakeholders. The finance officer will present these requests to the finance committee. The finance committee will review each request and prepare a draft budget. The finance committee presents the draft budget to the SGB for discussion and approval. The SGB approved budget will be presented to the parents at the AGM for their final consideration and approval. Parents must be notified in writing 30 days before the AGM takes place. This section also explains how the budget should be presented to the parents for approval at an annual general meeting. The finance policy also states that authority is delegated by the SGB to the finance committee to monitor the budget. Monthly financial reports must be used to track income and expenditure. Any deviation from the budget must be referred to the SGB for approval before procurement and payment can happen. Remember that all money in the school fund is trust money. Handling this has legal implications and you need to take care to protect the finances of the school. Pause the video now and take some time to carefully read the section about the budget on page 6 of the Nelson Primary School Finance Policy that you have. Compare this section to your school's policy. Make notes on issues that need to be discussed in a SGB meeting. 4 levels of financial reporting take place within a school. The first level of report is called internal auditing. This means that the finance officer must prepare monthly and quarterly financial reports. The treasurer should present the monthly finance report to the finance committee and the quarterly report to the SGB. Any deviation from the budget must be approved by the SGB. The second level of reporting involves external auditing of the school's finances. This means that the SGB must appoint an independent auditor from the database of the district office to carry out an audit of the school's finances. The finance officer must make sure that all the financial records are given to the auditor, and the auditor must check that all expenditure was made in accordance with the approved budget and applicable government regulations. The third level of reporting involves giving financial reports to the district office. This involves the signed monthly finance report, quarterly financial reports together with copies of the school's most recent bank statements, the annual audited financial statements, a copy of the signed budget and minutes of the AGM, and the name of the auditor appointed for the financial year. The fourth and final level of reporting is about keeping the school community informed about financial matters. This involves having an annual general meeting at which the principal and SGB chairperson present reports about activities at the school. The treasurer presents the audited financial statements. The budget of the school for the next year is being presented. Matters about fundraising and donations are discussed. After watching this video, you should carefully read pages 9 and 10 of the Nelson Primary School Finance Policy that you have. Compare this section about reporting and auditing to your school's finance policy. Make notes on issues that need to be discussed in a SGB meeting. Once again, note anything that you would like to ask your facilitator more about. We have now reached the end of this video in which we discussed budgeting, financial reporting and auditing. After completing the review of your finance policy, you may now continue to the next screen where we provide a link to access and complete quiz 3. In our next video, we will share information about petty cash and asset management.